Hey YouTubers, and welcome to Bevan's Bricks. I'm Daryl, and today's video is going to be a quick city update. I thought I would start with this end of the table, as with my last video I showed you that it was a big open space, and this is what I think I'm going to decide to do with it. I need to severely dust some of my buildings though. A lot of these I've had sitting out for a while, so they, like I said, they need a good cleaning. But anyway, I'm kind of liking the thought down here of making a small old-time town center, if you will. I still have either one or two more sets of the modular sets I need to build and place down here. But other than that, I do have most of them here. And for now, this is looking like where I'm probably going to make their permanent home, including the Pizza Hut. And in the space that you see next to it, I'm also probably going to paint a gas station out of. But anyway, as we move along the table here, I've got some of the train track in. This is behind the deli and the antique store. And what I'm looking at doing here is that is the original engine shed that I made. I'm probably going to expand it and widen it a little bit and make that its permanent home. But now it'll have a dual entry for the train, so it'll be a dual train shed. But immediately behind that there, this gray open space here, I'm looking at probably putting in a factory. And over here I still have my, which I've made considerably larger. It's the original cafe corner set that I kind of expanded a little bit. I think I'm going to put that in that green space there. And like I said, fill this with a factory and maybe put that building in another modular building next to it. That particular green modular building there, that is actually 6 years old. I always liked it when I built it. That was one of the first modular buildings I had ever made on my own. Kind of like the coloring of it. Like I said, I've always kept it. I'm probably going to keep it. Now moving back down along the table a little bit. I still haven't, the votes are in. I am going to stay with the flat tops. Just in case anybody is interested on that. So that is going to remain, so I do need to take off the round tops. Although I do like what one person had, or it wasn't one, it was quite a few people. I may end up going ahead and putting the round tops just on the corners, but all the entryways are going to remain flat top like the majority voted. I still haven't done any more of the tiling on the street work yet, so that still needs work. I do have my gas station here. Something I had started working on a long time ago. I'm not exactly tickled with it, so I'm probably going to end up ripping that back down. I think I've showed everybody that I have the Quickie Mart, and it's right next to my Taco Bell. In this space here, hopefully you will be seeing an upcoming video. I'm going to try and do some speed builds on that. This is where I plan on putting an apartment complex. I actually already started yesterday on building some of that, and I will probably put a speed video out of what I've done so far, but hopefully there will be a lot more to come with it. Back behind that, where you see the Ghostbusters fire station, I do plan on removing that, and that is my planned location for my up-and-coming convention center that I've been working on kind of in my head. When I say I'm working on stuff, I still kind of plotting and planning out some ideas. But it will be a white building, or at least white window frames that I'm going to be using for that building. You've seen my, I'm going to call it my office tower. I've debated on adding another floor or two to that to make that a little bigger. And the apartment complex, for now I'm leaving it alone. But I'm looking at possibly enlarging that, or possibly just destroying it altogether. And then we have the parking garage that I know I've made videos on. My deli is in front of that. And then coming up over here, I want to welcome some of the new arrivals to my city. As you can see down in here, I have Bricks and Bill's Sig Fig. I have Brick Bakery. And over there on the bench, because he's been here a while, so I didn't want to leave him standing, I have Brick Trucker Nick. Anyway, they all are sitting at the airport waiting to figure out where it is they're going to go. Brick Trucker Nick is a truck driver, and he will be getting placed in a semi-truck at some point here in the near future. Brick Bakery, I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to put him in the deli for the time being, to work with the Aries. and Brixonville I'm still working on, but we're gonna find a good home for him too. Anyway, I haven't done a lot of improvements to this area. I think the last time I did a video I showed that I did do the crosswalk from the parking garage to the airport. I still need to order some parts to finish up the entryway there where it attaches. So that is still in its current location. And then coming over here to my airport, which is another one of my crown jewels, I ran out of these, kind of zoom in here, these are 8x16 tiles, and I ran out of them. So I got, as you can see, a lot of the graphic work, we'll call it, on the jetways where the airplanes park. Down there where the small Learjet is, I do need to buy another 48x48 gray base plate as well. So that is why that is missing. But I wanted to get more of this area done, but like I said, with a lot of my videos right now, a lot of things are kind of on hold until after the holidays, when I can start buying a few more things again. But this will probably be one of my priorities because I'd really like to get this fully tiled in. I do have the majority of it tiled in. I've got the ramp zipper road, I've got the airfield all going pretty well. I still need to work on my signage. As many of you have seen, I do have the signs, it's just the hold short signs. I still want to put out some taxiway marking signs, and I do have my distance remainders and my VASIs or PAPIs, depending on what you call them. Actually, I guess that would be the VASI because it's 2x2. I think a PAPI is just 4 wide. But I do have a lot of the details here done. And something else that I was kind of concerned with or kind of working on is, because I had made this particular island so small, I couldn't put two signs side by side. So what I finally decided I'm going to do with that is I'm going to remove this particular taxiway entrance to the runway. So it'll only be 3 taxiway entrances to come onto the actual runway. And that'll alleviate the problem that I have with the large size of the signs there. Anyway, though, there is a quick city update to my city. I know it still has a lot of work. There's still a lot of areas that need work and are still unfinished. But like anything, it takes a lot of time, and I try to spend as much time as I can on it. And like I said, it doesn't always go as quickly as I or anybody else would like to see. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and we will see you next time on Bevins Bricks.